Just a quick little video. Remember those old oil heaters I found when I was down at the lot? Well, I took apart, made sure the connections are good, cleaned it up, and this thing works great. Absolutely works great. I found an old barbecue with a thermostat temperature on it, so I took off that and I mounted it to the heater so I could check out how kind of temperature gauge it's putting out. And since it's from a barbecue, it can easily handle the kind of temperature. So I cleaned it up, and as you can see, it's just reading exactly. Mind you, I have this on a very low setting. Yeah, some people are just not content. They like to try to break into things, and somebody broke into the units, did not get to mine, thank God, this time around. I didn't lose another battery. But since I bought that garage, people have been able to climb up and go through things. Fortunately, because all the buildings connect in that area. So my next project will be taking all this old DVR camera equipment that I have and installing a system inside the garage. It will be wirelessly transmitted, so even if they try to break it or breach it, they're going to get a good surprise because it's going to take their photo and their information. And like I said, down here, we do our own justice because you have to. 911 only works for the rich ones, so we collect guns. That's an old saying. So it's just going to be going through that next as a project. Got all these wiring, all these old wires and all these old camera cards. I'll rig something up. I'll take an old sensor from a, what do you call that? From one of the motion lights. They work great to trigger events. So you take an motion light sensor, and if you rig it up so when somebody comes into field, it turns something on, then it will start recording and so on. You don't have to have an expensive system to get results. But so I'll end up wiring that in direct. So I'm going to make it so the lights come on obviously, but there's going to be a strobe effect using an old strobe light. So they're going to know they triggered it, and they're not going to be able to get away. If somebody does come in that thing, I'll have at least a picture to hunt them down and find out who it was. Because like I said, it's a tight-knit community, but we don't like thieves. And people out here would rather take care of a thief the only way they know how. But that's a different story. So this is going to be that. And so many projects, but you know, they're going to all come along and come together at the end, I hope. But there's the heater, updated. People always ask, why do you have like a washing machine in your house, in your living room? Well, since I live in an apartment, I converted that washing machine to work as a remote washing machine, so it can be like a mobile washing machine. Even though it's a full-size washing machine, it's converted so I can use it on a plate in the apartment complex I live. And the irony of it is, if I don't do it right, I live above the management. They're great people and stuff, but I don't think they want to shower. So I had to do some safety features and hook this thing up. And it works. And we'll continue to do these projects, and I'm going to add them to my site because it all intervents to making things work. I'll take an electrical outlet when I get one and convert it from the garage so I can have that stuff. But the next project will be in the future to get electrical. I'm going to take an old car battery, because a car battery from an electric vehicle puts out way more output than almost a house battery that you can get for your electric cars and for your solar. And I'm going to make those into individual cells. So I'm going to take a electric battery, take it apart. That'll be in the future videos. And I'm going to convert that. Because face it, when you can't only have limited income to do things, because you have other bills on top of that, and being married, it's good, but these are the things guys should do. You know, projects. I love projects. Don't have a garage yet, but I will build one. And then I'll have a lot of projects. But in time, you know. Everything's so expensive, I will admit. When I bought the land, I didn't think that you'd have to have permits for this, and permits for that, and permits to move, permits to walk. It's just crazy. It's like they say, you know. It's tough. But you don't want to get the county mad, because they always win. But it's just a video of, like I said, and a talk through what's coming up. I don't know much to say. Any comments about anything, feel free to do so. Just keep it clean, because I don't have nice videos. Like, you know, I don't have to doctor my videos like a lot of YouTube. You know, I guess when you become rich, you can do that. But I'm not CNN. Just tell it as it is. Well, off to do another project. And I will talk to you guys later, and gals.